You're in another vehicle. All you have to do is call. AAA also offers auto and homeowners insurance, discounts on travel, hotels, car rentals, flights, and cruises. Discounts on AMC Theaters, Regal, Cinemark, and Showcase Cinemas are also advertised on their website. So even if you only need them once a year, it will probably save you money and give you peace of mind. Money news at 24 and 54 minutes past each hour. I'm Nicole Deal on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com.
The biggest black news every 30 minutes.
The Black Information Network. Bay Area's BIN 910.
I'm Bree Wood. And I'm Amy Brown on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network. ABC has announced that former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris have agreed to a debate on September 10th. The Vice President briefly spoke with reporters after her rally in Detroit, Michigan. She says she's looking forward to it.
Well, I'm glad that he's finally agreed to a debate. I'm looking forward to it and hope he shows up.
Additionally, the Vice President was asked about participating in more debates. She said she'd be happy to discuss it after the September debate.
And Howard University's head basketball coach is suggesting a unique way for colleges to fund their sports programs.
Kenny Blakeney tells the Washington Post that he's working on a plan to sell up to 33% of the basketball program to private investors. Blakeney, who is black, says college sports have become a big business and private investment could help programs fund major upgrades in facilities and players. Howard University's athletic director issued a statement praising Blakeney's enthusiasm, but added his ideas have not been vetted by university leadership. And a well-known holistic health practitioner, Helen Queen Afua Robinson, has successfully fought off an eviction attempt in New York. A Brooklyn judge canceled the eviction order, which stemmed from a deed theft scheme targeting her family's home purchased in 1951. Black Enterprise reports the community rallied behind Queen Afua, whose work in holistic healing has inspired many. The judge's decision allows her family to remain in their Crown Heights residence. And in today's economic climate, families are looking for ways to stretch their dollars, especially when it comes to back-to-school shopping. Experts suggest several strategies to save on essential school supplies. Fox 13 News in Memphis, Tennessee spoke with money mentor Sharita Humphrey.
Budget. It's very important to have a list because many times if we don't have that and we're not planning, we tend to overspend.
Financial experts also encourage finding sales, shopping without your student, and holding off on supplies you don't need right away. I'm Bree Wood, along with Mimi Brown, on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network. Your Healthy Minute is up next.
Black Americans are at higher risk for some neurological disorders, and researchers in Baltimore and Maryland are investigating why. By studying the post-mortem brains of 151 black individuals, scientists found that genes associated with African ancestry may increase the risk of Alzheimer's and stroke, while genes linked to European ancestry might elevate the risk of Parkinson's disease. This research suggests that genetic differences contribute to these disparities. According to NPR, the study part of the African Ancestry Neuroscience Research Initiative included community leaders to build trust and encourage brain donations. Researchers focused on how African and European ancestries affect gene expression in brain cells. They discovered that genetic ancestry had a significant impact on gene activity in immune cells and blood vessel cells, which may explain the differences in these disease risks. That's your Healthy Minute. I'm Tyreek Lynn on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
Headlines every 30 minutes. Breaking news at once.
The Black Information Network.
The Bay Area's BIN 910. I'm Mimi Brown on the Black Information Network, and today I'm in conversation with Dr. Byron Scott, Direct Relief COO and co-chair of the Fund for Health Equity. What's the overall mission of the Direct Relief program?
The Fund for Health Equity is a program dedicated to addressing health disparities and advancing increasing health equity worldwide. The program started to support organizations and initiatives that work to overcome systemic barriers around healthcare access and improve outcomes for underserved populations.
To learn more, visit directrelief.org.
Looking for ways to make a difference? Fair Fight promotes fair elections around the country by encouraging voter participation, providing election education, and voter suppression outreach. To learn more, log on to fairfight.com. Again, that's fairfight.com.
Our news, available anywhere. Tell your smart device to play the Black Information Network station on iHeartRadio.
I'm Esther Dillard on the Black Information Network.
9:10 a.m. KKSF, Oakland, the Black Information Network.
Listen at BINnews.com or tell your smart device to play the Black Information Network on iHeartRadio.
I'm Tariq Williams. Here's the latest on the Black Information Network. Former Chicago, Illinois Mayor Lori Lightfoot, who is black, is disclosing a bleak financial picture of the South suburban village of Dawson. During a board meeting this week, Lightfoot said Dawson has a deficit of more than $3.5 million. 3 or 4 men accused of holding down and killing a black man outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin's downtown Hyatt are in custody. The judge spoke to suspect Ty Erickson via video call on Wednesday. The 2 suspects, while the 3rd is placed to go before a judge. Former President Donald Trump said he drew a bigger crowd on January 6, 2021 than Martin Luther King Jr., who is black, during his 1963 I Have a Dream speech. At a news conference, Trump was asked if there would be a peaceful transfer of power after the November election. The former president insisted there was a peaceful transfer after he lost in 2020. That's the latest. I'm Tyreek Witt on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
I'm Vanessa Tyler.
And I'm Mike Stevens, on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
A lot more of America is loving Kamala Harris. A new poll showing a shift in independence moving her way.
I am so deeply honored as a lifelong supporter of union labor for Tim and I to have the endorsement of the UAW.
Just as she was in Detroit meeting with United Auto Workers, comes the release of a Marist poll. Independent voters going 53 for Harris, 44 for Trump, a 9-point lead, a group that gives a huge advantage, which is why Donald Trump was not 1 but 3 debates. During a Mar-a-Lago news conference, he of course came with the insults.
She's not doing any news conference. You know why she's not doing this? She can't do a news conference. She doesn't know how to do a news conference. She's not smart enough to do a news conference.
For now, Harris did agree to a September 10th debate on ABC.
The tables have turned. Large crowds at the Harris Falls rallies are chanting a familiar phrase. Lock him up, referring to Donald Trump, Vice President Harris.
Here we go again.
Incoming voice call from Evan Greenman. Incoming call from United States identified by true caller. Incoming voice call from Evan Greenman.
Spamming my fucking phone calls every 5
Incoming voice
seconds.
call from
Text
Evan
messages
Greenman.
every 5 seconds. Demanding where I am. The fuck? Like,
On January
oh.
6th, before the Capitol was invaded, then he invoked the name of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Nobody's spoken to crowds bigger than me. So if you look at Martin Luther King, when he did his
has
speech,
no
he did a great
patience.
speech.
It's
And you look at ours, same real estate, same everything, same number of people, if not we had more.
Checkers say
Play that
it was
game.
another Trump lie, or at least an extreme exaggeration.
Despite the criticism, the Trump fans campaign is using now to slam Team Harris and Walls. A newly released poll report shows Donald Trump, who was president at the time, praised Minnesota Governor Tim Walz for his handling of the George Floyd protests.
Governor Walz is on the phone, and we spoke, and I totally agree with the way he handled it the last couple of days. I asked him to do that. I think Tim is on the phone now, Tim Walz. Again, I was very happy with the last couple of days, Tim. You called up big numbers, and the big numbers knocked them out so fast it was like bowling pins.
Riots broke out in the streets of Minneapolis in May of 2020 after Floyd was murdered. Republican VP candidate J.D. Vance criticized Governor Walz, saying he allowed rioters to burn down the streets of Minneapolis. The
Black, and that's another Bet You Didn't Know music fact on the Black Information Network.
Trusted Black News.
The Black Information Network. The Bay Area's EIN 910.
I'm Natasha Williams on your home for 24/7 news on San Francisco's EIN 910. Growing up in Oakland, Uriel Gillum, who is black, never envisioned a future filled with jewelry and jackets, and said her dreams were focused on jerseys and jump shots.
I grew up playing basketball, so basketball was my first love. So I always felt like basketball was going to be like sort of my ticket or way out.
She tells NBC Bay Area her early years were filled with trouble.
My childhood was a rough upbringing, single parent household. My mom was in an abusive relationship for 17 years, so grew up in that for the whole time.
She says just about the time her professional basketball dreams began to fade, however, a friend asked Gilliam to style an outfit for a photo shoot. Though Gilliam had always enjoyed fashion, she was always best dressed in school. She had never considered it a feasible career path until then.
After she got dressed, I was like, wow, I just did what a stylist can do. And I was like, I want to keep doing it, and that's why I pursued it.
Gilliam not only pursued styling, but she also excelled at working with international fashion brands, athletes, and artists. Grateful for her success in the career she once thought unattainable, Gilliam is now dedicated to inspiring the next generation in Oakland to believe in themselves. About a year ago, Gilliam pivoted her career from styling to teaching fashion enrichment classes to various organizations and nonprofits to young people. She teaches basics of fabric and style, but her goal is to offer something even bigger. She wants her classes to help build confidence, self-esteem, allowing people to learn to love themselves, especially children, and to receive the love from them, she says, because she knows that sometimes at home, the children, the people that she's trying to reach, don't get that kind of love. She says if she can give a person a hug, and they can get joy from that, then she feels like she's done her job. In other news, several California lawmakers will head to Chicago to represent the Golden State at the Democratic National Convention later this month. Senate Pro Tem member Mike McGuire confirms 7 state senators will be excused for 48 hours to attend the major event. Assembly Speaker Mike Rivas added the Assembly plans to send a small group as well. Governor Gavin Newsom is also expected to attend the convention. State legislative
Better be here because I'm not playing that. He fucking left in a dumb Uber yesterday. Oh, he has no patience. Shouldn't be stopping here, but I have to. I don't have a fucking choice. Fucking asshole. You're not gonna text me demanding to know where I am because that doesn't fly with me or with anybody. Come on, hurry up, dumbass. Damn. Fucking asshole. Come on, dumbass. Get over here. Fucking dumbass. Stop texting me. You see that I'm here and you still fucking text and call demanding where I am? Like, damn. You need to stop doing that. Fucking asshole. Fucking asshole. He needs to stop abusing people like that. Yeah, right.
Hello. I could just brainwashed. Sorry. I said I was sorry. I'll take a shot. Good person, huh? Sorry. How you doing, sungun? You're such a sensitive person. I like to go watch first A1, then watch Shang. First Jefferson Mark. First my apartment, and then Jeff, and then watch Shang. Okay. so-called mom and pop. You need to be lodging. What's the bound hat? No, you're a person, right? You're a person. You're a person, Joe. You know that? You have to work, Joe.